Hey y'all, put your gloves on. Let's tie-dye today.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This part here really is more or less a, hey, we're going to do some socks. And I didn't do any talking while I was wrapping them up, because in my mind I was like, oh, we're just going to do just some simple designs, some simple wraps. Like, I'm just going to throw some rubber bands on here. I'm going to fold these in half, put some rubber bands on here. I'm going to roll these up like a cinnamon roll, put some rubber bands on here. I'm going to do a fan fold, put some rubber bands. Nothing exciting. Nothing that you can't do that you need instruction for. So they are 100% cotton socks. Got them on Amazon. You know the spiel. They've been, washed and soaked and rinsed, and here we are. And I'll do more talking while I'm throwing some dye down at the table. So thanks for hanging out for this part.
Okay, here's some socks. I have some liquid dye I have to use up first. Yes, you can hot water irrigation with liquid. So I'm not doing any pinks or purples because I have enough pink and purple socks. I need other colors. So I'm going to go in with some greens and some blues and some browns, and I don't know, we're just going to pick some colors. But we're going to use up some of our liquid dye for this batch. So this is not a tutorial. This is just make some stuff with me day. There's some lemon yellow, and let's see here. Oh, here's some chartreuse. Yes, we're making two the same apparently. With some chartreuse here too, and then we're gonna go in with some turquoise here. I'm only doing one side. And then let's go in with some peacock over here. Sorry for my reach. And let's go on the other side of that peacock. I don't have any. Oh, I have a tiniest bit of seafoam. Hello, I love me some seafoam. Okay, so there's them. And then we've got some avocado we're gonna do here. And then some peacock. Oh. Apparently I'm making all the same color in this batch. And then let's do some chamois here. I don't know how this is going to turn out in this jelly roll. And let's do some brilliant green and some turquoise and some yellow and some red. And then we're going to do some, we've got green and some turquoise and some chamois. Okay, and then we're experimenting here. I'm gonna use them, right? Because you can put soda ash in your dyed water, but it makes your dye water, your dye liquid inert very quickly. So you can't make your dye and store it for a week or so if you put soda ash in it, so don't do How am I going to do this? This way? This way. Okay. Let's put the kettle on. Now we're using dye powder, and we're going to be making rainbow socks. So I've got sky blue. This is the last of my sky blue. And when I say rainbow, I just mean like primaries pushing over into... I'm not going to be very red, orange, yellow, green, blue. I'm going to be doing, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to use some lemon yellow. I'm going to let that lemon and that blue touch. And then I'm going to let the red and the yellow touch. Because that'll make some orange. Because why not? Very heavy-handed. I've got some watermelon. I'm gonna let that and the yellow touch. Some soft orange. I know this is going to make an orange, but we're going to do a different. We're going to add a little bit of extra orange because that soft is really pretty. I'm going to do some raspberry next to the blue. I'm going to mix some raspberry in right there. Oh, just... I'm only doing one side. Some raspberry, and then I'm gonna do some dragon fruit in that negative space. Curious how those mix. Put some dragon fruit, some dragon fruit, and some dragon fruit. Put some dragon fruit up there and across there. Oh my goodness, these are gonna be fun. Let's put the kettle on. Don't forget to zhuzh. We've got to zhuzh. Okay, now we'll put the kettle on. Okay. Now let's start the pole. Sorry for my steam. let's go in slowly. Okay, let's let them cool down. This thing turned out so cute. Alright, so here we have it. Oh, you guys don't get to see my face this week because I'm doing everything here on my desk. You'll survive, I promise. You'll see my face next week. But here we have it. Here we have it. I had to put some paper down because my desk is black and I've recorded this so many times today for y'all. Oh, but here we go. Look. So here's our liquid, right? And our liquid went on and was saturated. And then we put the hot water on it and saturated it even more. So we have these smoother lines, smoother gradients. And then we did the powder. And with the powder, we put the powder down, then we poured the hot water over it, and look, we got this breakout. We got these splits where the color was heavier in some spots and washed out in some spots, and it made really cool designs on the socks. And so you have two different outcomes, but with the same technique, with the same hot water technique. We have a liquid and we're beautiful. So is that ombre when it goes in together like that? Or no, ombre is the same color. But anyway, with the gradient, is it that? Somebody leave in the comments what this is called. when it goes together like that, real pretty. So, but yeah, it's smoother. It's a nicer transition with the liquid as opposed to the in your face. I'm here with the powder. Looks really cool. Look, this one has a face. Can you see it? Yuck. Eyes, little nostrils, little cutie patootie right here. Yeah, so yeah, I take my best friend with me everywhere I go on my socks. And then this is how I wrap them and display them, and I hang them on a grid when I do a festival like that. So, hey, if you like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe. I'll make sure that I put it on the playlist so it's easier for you guys to find. You guys know the spiel. And look what we did today. We tie-dyed some socks. Real quick. Using hot water and powder, and using hot water and liquid. And same result, different patterns. Kind of cool. And it's great for short attention span theater like me, when you just want to see the results and you don't want to wait. You're, 12, 18, 24 hours, depending on the temperature, when you want to wash out and go and wear. There we go. Remember, be peaceful, be kind. It's important. Wear some brightly colored socks today. You might like it.